Come on. You got it. You got it. Kind of hard to tell, but right along the edge of those trees, the old barbed wire fence ran through there. All that area on the other side of that fence, all that wooded area over there used to be cow pasture a long, long time ago. And it had to be a long time ago, as big as some of those trees are in there. They're at the top of Rocky Hill now. So we'll ride a little ways down here. Show some more of the logging that they did. Straight girl. Barbed wire ran all along the side there of these trees. All that was, part of that cow pasture. Apparently cow farms were pretty big around this area at one time. I know one farm across just a good little ways away from here was the dairy cow farm, and it's still there. The farm is, although they don't have any cows anymore. I don't know what this pasture held, if it was beef cows or dairy cows or what. I'm gonna guess and say beef cows, because I haven't seen any milking barns or anything still standing up over on this side. Yeah. Got it, girl. You're doing all right. At least the flies ain't quite as bad as they normally are, baby. They have been bad the past couple of weeks, but they're not as bad today. That's one good thing. And this right here used to be, naturally was a road. Came out up on the highway up here eventually. But mainly, just like a hunting path, people drive their trucks through and all. But this was logged out all through in here, or thinned out, I should say. They didn't take all the trees, but they took some of them. It was pretty thick out here on the right-hand side. That's where they did most of it. But I think these people that own this land just elected to have trees thinned out rather than have them all, taken down, which I like to see that rather than, complete leveling of the land, because it just makes it look better anyway. You like it better too, don't you, girl? It don't look as scary to you. You're not nervous coming up in here like you were back in the other areas. And again, that barbed wire fence, it ran all the way up through here. And, I think it probably went all the way up here to the highway. I'm not positive. Barbed wire will hang around for a long time. It's amazing that stuff's still hanging in there. It hasn't rusted in two yet. Don't want to get tangled up in that. A lot of good places to ride out here, though. Usually fairly quiet. I mean, we ran into a few people back there, on four-wheelers and stuff. And usually you don't never see anybody back here. It's kind of it's a rare thing you ever see anybody. Sometimes that's good, and then other times you wonder why you don't never see anybody. But I know I like taking advantage of the space to ride, so that's why I try and get out and relax a little bit, you know. Just try and have, you know, try and have some fun. That's what it's all about. You can see some of the fence posts there, you know. Actually, barbed wire may have went back down that way. It may have. It may have not went all the way up here to the highway after all. It'd been neat to have seen what it looked like back here when it was a cow pasture and all. It would have been pretty interesting. I've checked it out. If somebody could ever, you know, if you had the ability to travel back in time, it'd be pretty awesome. As long as you could come back to present day. Right in there is where they did all their loading and debarking of the trees and stuff. They had the big, you know, machinery there loading trailers, and the log trucks would come down in here and back in and drive straight out that way and get on the highway and leave. And it wasn't until they did all this logging through here that I realized that there was a pond straight over in there. Obviously it was dug back when cows were out here to try and, I guess, you know, for them to have something to drink out of. But sure didn't ever know it was out there. I used to ride through here all the time, and the woods were so thick along in there, it wasn't, you know, you just couldn't see it. Come on, girl. We're not going to walk through that. We're going to try and find us a way over here and get around, okay? We'll try and ride up here a little ways. Maybe you can see down in there a little bit. Just take your steps easy, baby, okay? Easy does it. Alright, just a little, step up a little farther. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a small one in there. Just something they made for the cows to drink out of. It's not the only one out here. In fact, you go farther out in the woods that way, and there's another little one that's actually smaller than that one that was dug for that very same purpose, just, you know, just for cows to drink out of. But you never know what you know what's hiding in the woods. You know, you got a lot of surprises. You know. Okay, baby, go ahead. We got to go straight if we're gonna get around this. Okay. B. Come on. B. You got to work with me on this now, okay? I know the sticks are here. You'll be alright. Just take it slow. Just take it slow. You can get around all that water over there, okay? Come on. You got it. You got it. You got it. So they needed to have made us a better path, didn't they, girl? Alright, I think we can come out right here and get through, hopefully. Hopefully, shit. Alright, girl. Alright, just step to the middle here, and I think we'll be more on solid ground then. Everything alright down there? I'm sorry, baby. It's soft, isn't it, back through there? You did alright, though. You did alright. You did alright. It's alright, okay? You did it. You made it. You did good. Other than that sunk-in hole place you stepped in, where it's so muddy, you did alright, okay? You did alright, baby. one place back there holding all that water, girl, ain't it? Everywhere else appears pretty dry. They walloped it out, I guess, driving through there with heavy trucks and skidders. Hold on, we got to make us a little adjustment here. Well, it looks like one of your boots down there. Strap's coming down. Let me fix that for you, okay? You don't want that coming off on us. There we go. Have to use you as a rag, girl. Yeah. Check this other one over here. Yeah, and B has to wear these boots because her hooves, she has a thin hoof wall, so she used to wear metal horseshoes, didn't you, girl? But you got to where they wouldn't stay on, and like every 2 weeks we're having to call a farrier out here and just to get new horseshoes put on, and they'd stay on, you know, a little while, and then they go right back to falling off again, causing her hooves to bust out real bad. So kind of got tired of messing with that, and about the only other option was to buy these boots, and they work okay. I mean, they're not, I would prefer it if she could wear a regular horseshoe, but I guess we're lucky that they make something else as an alternative so she can get out here on the trail, because otherwise she walked without horseshoes or boots on, she'd get stone bruised on all these rocks out here. So gotta do what you can, I guess, and try and work around problems like that. I've got her on a hoof supplement, and her hooves are looking better. And I'd say they're stronger now than they used to be, but it's going to take some time, and I don't know if she'll ever be able to go back to wearing a regular metal horseshoe, but we'll see. But for now, she's getting around with these on when we go ride. Made by Cavallo. They seem to be about the best boots that I've used, and heard other people say they tend to like them the best. But there are a lot of different companies out there that make these little rubber boots for horses, but it's just all about personal preferences. There might be somebody out there that prefers the other brands, but you know, as long as they get the job done, that's all I care about. And that's what you care about, do you? Just say, as long as they protect my feet so I can walk around on this rough stuff, I'm alright with it. And coming up here is an old Chevy Bel-Air. I don't know, I'd say it's probably a 56 or a 57 Bel-Air. It's a 4-door model. It's out here. I guess it's still up here a little ways, unless somebody hauled it off. But just sitting in the woods, once again, you know, one of those things that you didn't see, you know, until they did this logging. You know, they did the logging, and it's like, oh, there it is, you know. I didn't know that was there. And it was near, you know, and if you get right back to thinking about it, it was near impossible to find. Would have been, even if you knew it was there, it would have been hard to have walked, even on foot, to have gotten to it, just because the brush was so thick around it. Yeah, it's right up here on the right hand side. We're coming up on it. Chrome bumpers are still hanging in there. Back then, they chrome plated stuff. It lasted a long time, but these days, the chrome plate it'll start surface rusting in little no time. This big, you feel like walking out there and checking out the Bel-Air. You want to check out the Bel-Air, baby? Let's see if we can get out there and check the Bel-Air out. Trying to see where our best path to get in there is going to be. Might ought to have went back up the way there. straight ahead through those trees is the highway, so we pretty much reached the end of this. There's a house right there. We're not going to ride up in there. Come on up in here, Billy. Go ahead for us. Come on. Just step over the stuff. You're alright. It's not as bad as it was back there, okay? You can see it. Somebody popped the trunk on it, looks like. Girl, you put me in the trees. Easy does it. Easy, 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 easy. Just whoa. Whoa there. Yeah. Yep, there it sits. No wheels, no tires, no motor. It's like all the interior's been stripped out of it, with the exception of the steering wheel. Yep, that's it. Alright, Miss Beaver. Turn it on around, sweetie. Okay, just easy does it through here, okay? We'll walk around. Let's go through here and go out. I think we can come out through here pretty good. Watch the stumps. There you go. That's the way we should have came in right there, wasn't it, baby? Girl. Well, that about does it for the logging exploration. That's pretty much all they've done so far, you know, and we'll try and find some more places, you know, that if they continue logging, we'll try and video those coming up. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.